It's me, your favorite psychic medium, Patience, here with my very own spirit team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle, and we're doing another collective read to read the energy. God wants me to get the messages out and to read the energy, and I'm using this platform as psychic development because it makes me really happy to help people and to use my psychic ability for good. I've been a psychic since I was born. I was born a psychic. 1800s. But I repressed my psychic gift until 4 years ago when I was 38. And now I am honoring my psychic gift, and it makes me really happy emotionally. It makes me feel fulfilled, connected. It makes me smile. It makes me feel like I have a relationship with spirit. And we're teach you that, how to have a relationship with spirit, on Spirit News on Spotify, which I'm the host of. And we also do psychic development here, and then on TikTok we do our ascension process. So if you want to check that out, we can definitely do that. We do personal readings. If you do want a personal read, if you like the way I read, hi Ophelia! Hey Star! If you like the way I read, I do readings. You can find all that information in the description bar, okay? So I'm just going to clear the energy and then put our protection on. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being with us. Please put our protective bubble on of love and light to protect us from any weapons formed against us. Please put our invisibility cloak on to protect us from any weapons formed against us. And our golden armaments. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys. Let's get a song. Let's see what song Spirit wants us to know the energy for, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Spirit! Spirit! Yeah! Oh, thank you, Ophelia. I love you. You're the best. Oh, Justin Timberlake. Hey! It says, she's freaky. And she knows it. She's freaky, but I like it. Listen, she grabs the yellow bottle. She likes the way it hits her lips. She gets to the bottom. It sends her on a trip. Oh, so someone's drinking, you guys. Someone's taking a drinky trip. She might be going home with me tonight. Oh, just got confirmation. Something about taking someone drunk home? She looks like a model, except she got a little more ass. Don't even bother unless you got that thing she likes. I hope she's going home with me tonight. Those flashing lights come from everywhere. The way they hit her, I have to stop and stare. She's got me love stoned. Love stoned? That's an interesting way to say. Like, why not say love struck or love stoned? Man, I swear she's bad and she knows. I think that she knows. She's freaky and she knows it. She shuts the room down. The way she walks and causes a fuss. The baddest in town. She's flawless, like some uncut ice. I hope she's going home with me tonight. So someone who's possibly like a party girl, someone, well, it's nice and clean and comfy, and it has the perfect thinness to it. It's like the perfect thinness. It's not too hot, not too cold. You know, we're like in between seasons. Thanks for noticing. So, someone who likes to party, someone who maybe drinks, someone who gets a lot of attention, someone who's flashy. That's why you'll find her on the floor. You'll find her on the floor. That's funny. This person might get drunk till they black out. Those flashing lights seem to cause a glare. The way they hit her, I have to stop and stare. You're freaky. So someone who's freaky, someone who drinks, confirmation, someone who may be getting drunk and partying. Man, this goes on for a while. She's got me hooked, but it ain't fair. And now I walk around without a care. I'm love stoned from everywhere and she knows. This person may be using somebody. This woman may be a confirmation. This woman has someone love stoned, which I think is a weird way to say it. And I think she knows. And now I walk around without a care. She got me hooked and it ain't fair. So, so someone may have someone hooked on them, but in an unfair way. Maybe someone got someone stuck who drinks a lot. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm in Rhode Island. Thank you so much, Spirit. Please give us another clue for what's going on. Healing of the man with dropsy on the Sabbath. Parable of the mustard seed. Sayings on discipleship, Luke 14. On the Sabbath, he went to dine at the home of one of the leading Pharisees. Oh, the Pharisees. And the people there were observing him carefully, just like in the song. Everyone looks at this person. This person may be flashy, or they do, it says dropsy. This person may be going around town being drunk. Maybe that's why everyone's looking at them. In front of him there was a man suffering from dropsy. Jesus spoke to the scholars of the law and Pharisees in reply, asking, "Is it lawful to cure on the Sabbath or not?" But they kept silent. So he took the man, and after he had healed him, dismissed him. Then he said to them, "Who among you, if your son or ox falls into a cistern, would not immediately pull him out on the Sabbath day?" But they were unable to answer his question. So someone's getting really drunk all the time, and they may be stuck with someone who's drunk all the time. They're having to like pull them up and off the floor, and they're just a mess. All right. Let's look in our dream book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Communize? Spirit said communize. Show me. There may be someone stuck with someone who's overly drinking, who's partying, jewelry, yeah, daily life, crown. Someone who's kind of like who would wear a tiara, like a little princess. Someone who wants to be seen as noble. Someone who might wear a lot of jewelry, or might have to have like the best earrings on, adornments. Someone who looks really flashy on the outside, but they are getting drunk out of control. This person wears a crown to indicate that they're noble, that they want to be seen as a leader. But Spirit warns other people to listen carefully and pay attention to what they're hearing. Because this person is a rebel. This person makes obvious statements to stand out. This person's an attention seeker. This person has unconscious desire to be seen as different, unconventional. They may have piercings in their face, or they may have some like weird piercings. They may have a tongue piercing. Spirit subconsciously warns people about this person, because what they say is they need to bite their tongue. Ghost. Spirit says this person needs to bite their tongue. They could say extreme things for attention, like blurt out awkward things to get attention. But they have a chain attached to them that's heavy metal. They draw attention to their throat chakra. Age. They could be going through some age crisis. Spirit said age, or maybe they're young. They want to draw attention with their throat chakra and their chest. They may have a boob job or something, that they're very, very flashy. They might wear like very flashy clothes to show their boobs and stuff. It's an unconscious expression of their sexual nature. Diverting eyes. They like when people look at their tits, basically. But they put people on collars, or they're an animal that needs the collar. They need restraint and control. They lack control. They wear decorative chains and necklaces to indicate they wish to be seen as more desirable.
Alexander.
Alexander could be significant.
He has left.
But usually it's because they have a heavy heart. They attach to lead and they lose control in their waking life. Their problems are literally weighing them down. Wow. Okay. Tell us more. Let me see. What should I do? Should we do some memes? Is it too early to do memes? Let's do some memes. This person is a flashy person. They may be overtly sexual. They may have a boob job. And lively. They're lively. They may be rambunctious. They may lure people in with their sexuality and then say really offensive things for attention. Because they think that makes them in control or makes them seem royal or like a leader. But that doesn't make you a leader. That actually, but Diane, Spirit said Diane, that actually makes you quite obnoxious. Bubble. They're living in their own bubble. But they're being weighed down by something. I don't know. They have a drinking problem. They're going out a lot. They're saying obnoxious things. Let's see. When she takes off her panties and her vagina doesn't look anything like the diagrams you saw in health class. This person's promiscuous. This person's vajayjay might be beat up roast beef. You know what I'm saying? Because this person gets around town. She uses her sexuality to maybe get what she wants. She could be using her lust to trap somebody right now. When you realize you've never been in an empty room. Oh, this person can't even be alone. I feel bad for them. This person can't even be alone. They have a fear of being alone. They always have to be with somebody. They're the person that's like, hey, what are you doing? You want to go grab a burrito? But then they're going to show up drunk. When your parents ask why you smell like weed, this person does drugs and alcohol all the time. They may have addictions. They can't be alone. When you win, most likely to be a 40-year-old virgin in your high school yearbook. This person likes to appear on the outside like there's some kind of yes, I'm trying to transmute the energy. They're what would you, I'm reading the energy of them. Spirit's teaching me how to read energy in any form or matter. Take that, Spirit said. Spirit said you don't need tarot cards just to read energy. Everything is energy, so therefore you can read anything. Everything's a symbol, everything is energetic. So I'm using game cards to make it more fun. To transmute. This person, when you win most likely to be a 40-year-old virgin in the high school yearbook, this person could have actually been quite virginal in their early years and been innocent. You know, there's a time they're innocent, but they need attention. They have an attention wound. They need to be recognized. They may have their power may have been taken away at a young age. They may feel the need to appear as some kind of leader or some kind of person of royalty, I said loyalty. This person may have had a situation where people weren't loyal to them and in high school and they haven't healed that wound, so now they have to do outrageous things to get attention, I guess you could say. When your butthole is super itchy and you fart hard enough to scratch it, this person can't take constructive criticism. They can't take constructive criticism, but they dish it out. They look for people's Scent. They look for people's. I'm on the scent. I'm on the case, Spirit. They look for people's flaws and then they scratch at them. But they take everything you say to they get butt hurt about it. They take it to heart, and then their butthole gets super itchy about it. Because this person's very insecure. They do outrageous things to get attention because they think that that's control, but really they can't control themselves. When the newest member of the squad starts roasting you sooner than expected, see? Thank you, Spirit. So that might be how they keep people. That might be how they control people, their way of controlling people by putting other people down, by making themselves appear like they're greater than other people. That might give them a sense of entitlement or power. When you finally get a text, but it's from your service provider saying you've used 90% of your data this month, this person may have a social media addiction. They may Ronald could be significant. They may
Help.
have a social media
Here.
platform that they use to gain attention for clout. They may rely on it 90% of the time to make them feel good about themselves, to validate themselves. Or you could look at it another way. They may be addicted to social media and they compare themselves to a bunch of people on social media, and it adds to their insecurity. When you have to pee but you're too high to move. Oh, I just got a vision. This person may use social media like one of those people that like post overtly like almost naked pictures of themselves or very sexual pictures of themselves, or putting like things in their mouth, like just because they need attention. It's their like main source of attention. When you have to pee but you're too high to move, when your parents ask why you smell like weed, this person gets high and drunk all the time. Just like the song said, they're falling on the floor, they're being loose, they're a mess right now. They're a mess. They're carrying a heavy burden. Why are they carrying a heavy burden? What happened to this person? What's going on? When you smoke too much weed and start wondering who closes the bus door after the driver gets off, because people are leaving them. This person's afraid to be alone, and people are leaving them. Probably because they get high all the time and they're mean. They're very mean to people. So people around them are starting to catch on and don't want to be around them. They could undetected. They could possibly be having some kind of midlife crisis or something. They have unhealed wounds is really what it is. Hits blunt. If you were born deaf, which language do you think in? Yeah, this person doesn't listen. People around them may have told them, hey, you're out of control, you're being crazy, I don't know how much longer I can put up with this. But they don't listen. They don't listen to other people. They can't take constructive criticism. They take it very personal, which makes them drink more. And then they get mean. They're a mean drunk. This person's a mean drunk. They become very promiscuous or sexual. When your selfie hits 11 likes and switches from names to numbers. Yeah, this person is addicted to social media. That's like the first thing they do when they wake up. They'll post like obnoxious things just to get likes, because they consider that a form of attention. That's not the kind of attention you really want.
Unlikely.
Yeah, Spirit said not likely. This person's out of control because they're searching outside of themselves for love. This person doesn't love themselves, and they're mean to other people. People are starting to leave them. When you say something 3 times and someone asks you to repeat it. Yeah, because they're always on their phone. It's right under your service provider saying you use 90% of your data this month. This person's always on their phone. They're addicted to their phone. They can't get off their phone. Anytime you want to talk to them, they're looking down at their phone, comparing
Gerald.
themselves to other people. Gerald could be significant.
Explore.
Explore. They don't explore outside of themselves. They're very like narrow-minded. They're very tunnel vision. They don't want to look at themselves in a broader light. They think that they have everything under control. When you let someone merge in traffic and they don't give you the thank you wave, that's this person. They're oblivious to anyone else. They're kind of selfish, honestly. They think that because they think they're some kind of leader because they got big tits and wear jewelry or something. They have a very distorted perspective of what a leader is. They may have had a leadership position in the past, but now they're starting to lose that position. I think it's getting to them. When someone Venmo charges you for a hit of their joint, they could be borrowing money from Brittany. Brittany could be significant. They could be borrowing money from people just to do drugs because they have such a big drug problem. When your parents call weed pot, well, they definitely smoke a lot of weed, for sure. They could have had to move back in with their parents. They could have potentially had to move back in with their parents at 40 or around there because of their drug problem. When your mom goes to the grocery store and forgets the thing you asked for, but they don't treat their parents right. They don't respect their parents. They may live with their parents, but they don't respect them. They expect their parents to just get whatever they want and put up with their shit. They could be falling over drunk all the time. When you pull out a dry tampon, this person could be experiencing health issues. They could be missing their period. They could be, oh, that's the song. They could be pregnant. They could possibly be pregnant. And the song said, I'm love stoned and it's not fair. They could potentially be lying about a pregnancy to keep somebody with them because somebody wants to leave them because all they do is drink and do drugs and act like an asshole with their tits out falling on the floor because they're too insecure and they're addicted to social media. They don't pay attention to anything. So they're trying to use pregnancy to keep somebody. When all the pending transactions hit the weekend hit your account balance at once. Yeah, this person, Melissa, could be significant. This person has no money.
Number 3.
This person has no money. They're running out of money because they have a severe drug problem. They're living with their parents now. They're mean to their parents. They might borrow money from people just to support their drug habit. When you go for a high five and they go for a pound it. Yeah, they're out of alignment. They're
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. They're out of alignment. Spirit said 3. Spirit said the number 3 and 3 o'clock. So something with 3. There could be 3 people involved. I don't know, but they're definitely out of alignment with whoever they're with. They go for a high five and the other person goes for a pound it because the other person is getting tired of them, and I think they can tell, but they're not addressing it. They're just pretending that everything's okay, but it's not okay, and the longer they refuse to look at it, the worse it's going to get. When Karen tells everyone about the time you got diarrhea at Barnes & Noble, yeah, they're having some kind of health concerns, I think because they're pregnant and they're doing drugs. They're doing drugs and could potentially be pregnant. Oh my gosh. Where to, Spirit? Oh, you know what? Let's do some apple cards. We'll do some green apples. Block. They could be blocked. They want to keep somebody with a pregnancy, so they're blocking someone from leaving. Why don't they want this person? What do they care if this person leaves them? They're not even doing right. They're not even doing good. Knock knock jokes. Who's there? Knock knock jokes. Who's there? Everybody's leaving this person because they refuse to look at their wounds. They refuse to see what is clear for everyone else to see, but they're in denial. Child. Didn't I say they might be pregnant? Or they're acting like a child, or both. It's a child having a child, you know? Like, they're too immature to deal with life. But they could possibly be pregnant doing drugs and stuff. The number 3 again. This is the 3rd time. Share. Cleaning the bathroom, it's your turn. This person doesn't clean, they don't work, they drink, they're pregnant, they're like a mess right now. But they still want a leadership role, but they have no control of their life. How can you be a leader when you can't even control your own urges? You have no discipline, self-control, nothing. My body, mine is a temple, specifically the temple of doom. I told you, they're not treating their body right. Their body's failing them and they're pregnant. That's why they have diarrhea, they're dry. There's something going on with their health, but at the same time they're pregnant. And look, when you say something 3 times and someone asks you to repeat it, that's 3 again. 3, 3, 3. Something about 3 people. Festering wounds, quit picking that. I told you. Hey boy, this person has wounds they need to heal, and they keep picking at them. They keep feeding the beast. They keep feeding their wounds, and that's why everybody wants to leave them. Nobody wants to help somebody who's a mess like this, because you'll just bring everyone else down with you. It's not fair for everyone else to have to deal with this person who refuses to look at themselves. My neighborhood. Please, won't you be my neighbor? This person's desperate. They can't be alone. They'll go hang out with the neighbor. The neighbor will have to deal with them drunk.
Cyclops.
Spirit just said Cyclops.
Feel energy.
I keep dropping the cards. Bates Motel. The haunt of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, Norman Bates, and Mother, of course. This person could potentially be a mother. A mother. Or you could read it a different way. Or they have a mother who enables them, perhaps. Because it's the Bates Motel over here. There's like a mess. What did this person do to become so messed up? What did this person do? London. Ugh. Founded even before the Romans reached England's shores, now capital of Great Britain. And Spirit said Brittany, and this says Great Britain. They could have tried to create some kind of empire, some kind of Roman empire, some kind of tyrant. Oh, Spirit said communizes before. Some kind of communist? This person could treat people like communists. Oh my gosh. This person doesn't treat people right. They abuse people. I just saw lazy. Apples. More than 40 million metric tons are produced worldwide every year. How about them apples? More than 40 million tons are produced. Catherine. They could potentially be like a know-it-all. They don't want to listen. They think they know everything. You tell them something and they rebuttal you. They get mad at you. They snap at you. They can't look in the mirror. They turn everything into a knock-knock joke, but they can't be alone. They're not taking care of their body, and they may be like a psycho. We have Bates Motel here. They may have severe mental distortions that are preventing them from seeing what the hell's going on. Jackie Chan, actor, director, martial artist, screen name Sing Lung, means becoming the dragon. That's Mr. Becoming the Dragon to you. This person's very combative. You tell them they did something wrong and they'll like snapping your face off like a dragon because they're like a blizzard, extreme cold. They're cold, they're aloof because they have mental problems. They're going through a very weird time right now. Extreme cold, strong winds, and heavy snowfall. Snowfall, also known as Canada. I'm telling you, this person's on like Amanda. This person's on cocaine,
I
alcohol,
have to leave
weed.
now.
They're pregnant. They're combative. They're a nightmare. They're mean to their parents. They're entitled. What else, Spirit? What else could you possibly tell us about this person? Just got confirmation. Spirit says they're cute. Spirit says they could be really cute on the outside. They could present themselves as very pretty, perky, delightful. But behind the scenes, they have a lot of wounds that are festering. In the dream book, it said this person presents themselves like royalty. They could be losing some form of power or control that they set up. What's going on with that? Why are they losing control of their empire? Oh, 40 million metric tons. They could have been drug dealers. I think she may have been a drug dealer or something. Ancient, elderly, old, antique. Under London, founded even before the Romans reached. This person's stuck in the past. There's something happened to this person that they can't let go of. There's something they can't let go of. What can't they let go of? What happened in the past that they can't let go of? Let me get a different deck. Okay. Something happened to this person that prevents them from moving forward. Let's do some words. Or I have too many options. Oh, here, let's do these. So something happened in the past that this person doesn't want to look at, or maybe they don't see it. Maybe we can help them see it. What's going on with this person's spirit? Oh my gosh. Doing cards in the car is very difficult. Coagulation. Something that's been coagulating for a long time. It's been building up. Something that they've been refusing to look at for a long time. And I have festering wounds. Stop picking at that. Something that is a festering wound that they continue to keep reopening. They're stuck in a cycle. They're not learning their lessons. They don't learn their lessons. Why don't they learn their lessons? What's happening? Investigate. Yes, we're investigating. Yes.
False.
They're a false person. Barbara. They're a false person. They're a false person. They're not authentic to themselves. They want to appear as someone who has control, who's a leader. But they sugarcoat.
Hazardous.
They're hazardous. Spirit said they're hazardous. They coat everything with sugar, but they can't even walk out the house without being high or taking a drink. Lightning. This person's protecting something. They have themselves wrapped like a snake around something. They're coiled around an egg. Well, I think they could be pregnant. There's also a crack in this egg. They have their grasp around something too tight. Something they are holding on to that they don't want to let go of. Modems. Oh, something on the computer. It could be, they are addicted to social media. Spirit just said modems. They could be doing something on social media that they don't want to let go of. Something that they think is a pearl, something that they watch constantly, something that keeps them. This is a red background, which is the root chakra. Something they can't. This crow has a pearl in its mouth, so something they can't let go of, something that they speak about, something they keep a pearl in their mouth. There may be someone that they're obsessed with. There may be somebody that they're obsessed with. Some pearl. Maybe someone they found online, or someone who has like a social media. They're they're trying to wrap themselves around them like an egg, but they're a snake. What is going on? The despicable face. This person may be jealous of somebody online. They could potentially watch them all the time.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams, Spirit said. I think they may want to. This person is not right in the head. We had base.
Do not touch.
Spirit said, don't touch.
Anger.
Don't touch my anointed, I heard. This person may be wanting to harm an anointed one. Someone who's chosen. What? What the hell? Why? The void. They want to void them out. They want to void them out. The despicable face. This person is jealous of somebody they've been watching online. Collective. This person is insanely jealous about some pearl, and they watch them all the time. They hate them, but they can't stop watching them. They may have, I think it's something that they're having a hard time letting go of. It's the one thing that keeps them in a void. Announce. It's the one thing that keeps them in a void. Something they can't stop doing online. Why can't they stop doing it? Vinegar.
Supermarket.
Supermarket. Vinegar. They're doing something sour to someone online who's a pearl, someone's social media. But they're despicable. It's what's preventing them from healing. What the hell? What the hell am I reading? What are they doing to this person online? Something they started in the summertime, some kind of obsession. Some kind of obsession that was started in the summer, something they grew, something that they thought was going to be fruitful, or something that...
Projection.
Someone they were projecting on. The despicable face. They compare themselves to other people because they're so insecure. They could have targeted someone online that they feel is like prettier than them, or like, just projection. They could have projected what they are into this pearl. They could have created like some kind of distortion about this pearl online because they're addicted to social media. They may have found this pearl and purposely decided to like come up against them or something. Gold. Corner. Trail. Corner and trail. They may have tried to corner this social media person but they may have left some kind of trail. So that might be why they're so upset now, because their empire's falling. They could have did something to someone online where they left some kind of digital trail, and they're going to get in trouble now because they're coming from a very dark place. They want to be seen as bright, lively. They may see this person on social media as some kind of pearl, and they freaking hate it. But at the same time, they're like obsessed with this person. What? Oh my god, what is happening? Let's find out what's happening. What is this person doing to them? Like, this person wakes up and looks at you, looks at someone online. I don't know if it's you, collective, or someone you know. Or maybe this is you. Oh, reputation. They're ruining their reputation. Despicable face. They're trying to, they view you as some authority figure. They hate that you have notoriety. They hate that you have a legacy. They hate that you're competent. They, it's like they view you as being royalty. They want that. Print it. Spirit said, print it. It's because they want to be perceived that way. It's clear to me. I think it's very obvious. This person has misplaced inspiration. They, Spirit said, they don't know anything about inspiration. It's all about manipulation, because this person wants to be seen as this person online, but they do the total opposite of, they have no self-discipline, no self-control. They work with people who are like the Pharisees, like in the Bible, people who are greedy. They may possibly have some kind of drug dealing business where they're, just even being a drug dealer is a sin, because you're helping people with their addictions. You're enabling people, and that is not the right thing to do. You don't want to help people to be less just to make money off of them. So as long as she keeps dealing drugs, which she spends all the money on, she breaks the 10 crack commandments. Biggie said it. Never get high on your own supply. She's constantly high, and she views this Pearl, who's probably got everything that she is opposite of her: self-discipline, self-control. They probably, I don't know, they must talk about something on social media, or I'm not sure like what they do, but they have notoriety. Because this person thinks that this person with notoriety is more like powerful than them or something. If they view them as a competition, but at the same time they want to like be like them. It's just misplaced inspiration. Instead of asking this person how they did it, they decided to like ruin their reputation or something. I think they may like be stealing their social media or something. Gemini the butterfly. Yeah, this person's superficial. This person's superficial, and they seek social status. They think that by being seen as getting notoriety online makes you special. They want to be seen as different. They hate this person because this person is liked by people. Lots of they get notoriety. This person wants the clout. They may be doing something on social media to gain clout, but it's like it's like half naked pictures and, hey, how's it going? I'm fabulous, thank you. We're just getting God's word out. God wants these words to come out to get a higher perspective of people's emotions. This person has a distorted view of themselves, and so they project 444 on the clock. They project. They project because they refuse to admit spiritual. They refuse to admit that they're wrong. They get combative when you tell them anything. They can't take constructive criticism. They're mean to everyone. They drink. They could be having health issues because of all the drugs and alcohol, and they could be pregnant. They're drinking and doing drugs while they're pregnant. They've been a drug dealer. They may have like grown a whole empire off of drug dealing, but now it's like falling apart because they're doing all the drugs, because they refuse to look at themselves. They don't want to take the metamorphosis. They don't want to become a butterfly. They don't want to create their cocoon so they can metamorphosize into a
So,
butterfly. Spirit said, not so.
hot home.
Haunt home. This person, this person could potentially be street smart and adaptive. They have a lot of potential to collaborate, be versatile. They did create an empire, but it was a dark empire. It was a dark empire that profited off of people's addictions, and you're not going to succeed that way. I just saw two birds playing. Um, they need to start getting curious about who they are instead of worrying about this person online. They keep comparing themselves to somebody they don't even know. They don't even know this person. And collective, you don't even know them. They just look at you online or something. I don't know if you have a social media platform. Love. Love is the key, you guys. Love is the key. This person needs to sit down, start realizing that it's not about luxury and wealth. It's not about the things you have. It's not about wearing jewelry and having your tits out. That's not the kind of attention that you want. That's the kind of attention that's going to attract negative energy. It's like that saying, bad publicity is good publicity or whatever. It's not true, because you create bad habits. Spirit said they're not respectful. They don't respect themselves. They don't respect other people. They enable people. It's like you cannot be a leader when you don't know how to lead yourself. You need to, this person, if they want to be a leader, they want adoration, if they want to be seen as having value, then they need to receive themselves in a higher light. They need to have more respect for themselves. They need to control their flesh. They need to be disciplined until that happens. And they need to leave this person alone. They keep on comparing themselves to somebody they don't even know, creating opposition for them because they don't want to look in the mirror. It's like, how can you possibly, it's like you can't fix something if you don't allow yourself to be aware of it. You know, like, Spirit said fact. Fact. Like, it's like wanting to learn karate, but you don't even go to karate school. Like, hello, like, if you want to go learn karate, you gotta get yourself up, take a shower, take your ass there, and actually, like, you gotta take initiative. You gotta take a step forward. This person just wakes up and does drugs and alcohol and then watches social media. Yeah, you're not gonna go very far when you're not psychic. Spirit said psychic. The person they're following on social media could potentially be psychic. But this person doesn't have any order, or they're just complete chaos. And they say outrageous things, they're mean to people. They need to clean it up. They need to clean it up, man. Clean it up. Seeking, 9th house. Yeah, if they want to be seen as someone of high value, then they need to start seeking who they are. They need to start asking themselves questions, which we do have an episode about that. It's our latest episode on Spirit News. Who am I versus who am I to become is a great way to look at life. Instead of saying, who am I? It's very like, that's it. Who am I? But if you say, who am I to become? Then it's like open-ended. Then you can have more possibilities. This person's put themselves in a box of, I'm a drug dealer. I'm a successful drug dealer. Okay, and what else? Like, that's very limiting. It's very limiting. And plus you're benefiting and profiting off people's addictions. That's not a way to be abundant or to gain self-respect for yourself. It's an energy. It's about energy. This person's not living in the energy that they want to feel, and so they're not going to receive it. It's as simple as that. You have to be the energy that you want to feel. You can't just look at... This is them. They're like loud mess. They're just going around yelling at people, being a drunk mess. How can this person unfuck themselves? Thank you so much, Spirit. How can this person unfuck themselves? Love unfucked. You cannot quantify the greatest relationship in your life by numbers,
You will die.
not by percentages, points, or units. Spirit said you'll die.
Frequencies.
Spirit said you'll die, like emotionally. You can't measure this with a calculator, a calendar, or a fucking abacus. Until you realize that, you'll always be stuck on the ground floor, hopelessly pushing buttons for things to go up. I love you so much, Spirit. I love you so much, guys. See you in the next one.